Howdy, it's me. It's been a while since I've streamed because last week our power went off just randomly. Entire neighborhood lost power, but we're back. I'm back, I mean. We meaning me like the royal we. But yeah, hey everybody, welcome, welcome. I am going to be playing Shadow President and Cyberjudas, two games by, what's the name of that company that made this? By DC True, which is a very funny name. But yeah, these are presidential simulations, except that you could be a real sicko during them. So you know how good this will be. You know how sicko I will be. So let's see what we can do. First off, I want to thank some folks for subscribing. Thank you, Iterate Soldier, for the 9-month resub. I hope Alex doesn't get cyber stabbed. Last time I played, I had bad things happen to me, but we'll see what happens this time. Thank you, No Problems as well, 9-month resub. Are you a bad enough cyber dude to rescue the cyber president? I think I'm a good enough cyber dude to destroy the cyber president. You know? Norway is a good country, but we'll see what country we want to affect. You can do a lot in Shadow. You know what? I should just get started. But yeah, this is a presidential showcase. We'll have some presidential VHS. So one's not VHS. I'm pretty sure it's like a kinoscope or something afterwards. And yeah, we will enjoy. So let's get started. I want to go to it. All right, so let's get started with the first game in the series released. I heard it was released in 1989, but it says 1993 here, so no, it was 1993. Okay, we're gonna start off with Shadow President by DC True, or like DC Everett True. Sorry, I really like Everett True. Who said this? Who said you do not lead by hitting people over the head? That's assault, not leadership. I'm gonna say me. No, that's not how you spell me. There you go, me. It worked! Thank you, Scratching Way, 9-month resub. Shadow the Hedgehog, Shadow the President Hedgehog. Thank you so much for that. Oh, good lord. Hold on, I need to turn this down for y'all. There we go. All right. Are you cybered? Are you shadowed? I love this intro image. All right, let's be the Shadow President. Okay. I wonder if I can help with that. Oh, I bet I can help with that too. Social outcry, huh? No one has heard of Desert Storm. Oh, too late for that. The CIA, the average U.S. citizen earns $21,000 a year. 58.2% of the world population is living less than $625 a year. That's true. That's not great. Okay, first day on the job. Here we go. Think I'll do a good job? I think so. Game. There we go. So, I have a shadow network of advisors here, one of which I'm pretty sure is supposed to be Colin Powell. Colin Powell, I should say. Game. There we go. Okay. So. What? Hello? Oh, it's giving me a... It's telling me how to play. Okay. No, I know my tutorial. You don't need to get me through this. It's okay. Just zip through the tutorial here. But yeah, what you can do is you can go to different nations and offer economic aid, things like that. Okay. No. Okay, now here we go. So first of all, let's adjust what's going on with our nation. You do that by flipping over here. So, let's see. We don't give... Okay, can I... All right. Should I execute a nuclear strike against America? I'm going to see his advice. We'd be glad to advise you, but we need to know what action you're contemplating. Please select an action. I want to execute a nuclear strike. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 against America. Performing this action on your own country does not make sense. Fortunately, members of the press were not informed of your attempt. Okay, so you shouldn't do this against your own country. Got it. But I bet I could do different things here. Let's get out of here. So here's my goal. I love nuclear missiles. I think nuclear weapons are really cool. Why? Because I am a destroyed person. So I think I need to get countries to start doing nuclear programs. So let's go to Sweden. Hey, Sweden. Sweden, I want to help you out here. We're not giving you a lot of money, so let's give you some money. Let's give you a few million. Okay, there we go. 4 million in aid. What about economic aid? What can we do here? I'll give you a little bit of that. There you go. CIA intelligence aid, just a little. Military, oh, I'll give you a lot of military aid. There you go, 3, 4. But what I really want to do is give you all the nuclear aid you can handle, because quite frankly, I think Sweden needs to go nuclear. I think that, you know, pacifism is passé, and they need to go nuclear. So here you go. Let's see what they say. They accepted the money. They rejected the economic aid. They rejected all of our nuclear aid. What the fuck? Acceptance for the aid package was accompanied by an openness to entertain an increased commitment on our part. Okay. That's pretty cool. But I bet I could do other things here. Let me go keep on Sweden here. Let's do some CIA actions. Let's, you know, I shouldn't do that first. I should talk to them. I should talk to them first before I do a coup. I should be like, hey, I'm going to encourage nuclear spending. What's your advice? Sweden won't be expecting this and will react with extreme measures. I'm not on board. I can't see how this radical course is in the best interest of the United States. Count me out on this. NSA is like, I don't get it. This action is out of line. U.S. policy officially doesn't allow for this. Well, my cabinet, I don't care about what you say. You know what I'm going to ask, though? I'm going to do it. And I'm going to see what happens. And I'm going to ask more people here. Who are you? So we're going to hear back in a few days about whether or not they accept our, you know, whole you should do nukes shebang. But let's see what these other people say. Press secretary. Let's see. Okay, we're going to see the most recent events happening in Sweden. Nothing. Nothing's happening in Sweden. Okay. Secretary of State, what's up? Let's see. The average anxiety level of Sweden is 25.8 compared to the US's level of 43.3. So yeah, one of the things you can do in this game is you can consult with this cabinet and they'll give you pretty good advice. But you also don't have to ever listen to them. You can just be like, I don't want to listen to anybody. I don't have to. Okay. Well, what does the NSA say about Sweden? Let's see. They're like, Sweden has a current sentiment towards us that is classified as indifferent. They have communicated concern about nuclear anxiety. There seems to be a willingness to accept our help on these matters. Oh, we can maybe make it go nuclear. Okay. That's what I want to happen. Sweden. What's over here? Let's check out the world and see how the world's doing. All right. We're 23% influence. That's nice. Standard of living 100%. That's great. World quality of life is 22%. And you'll also notice they have an interesting way to show percentages in this game. If you want to know how much of your budget's going to what, take a look at this. The bigger the building, the more budget it has. So looks like a lot of our budget is going to the military. Yeah, let's display the city for this is how the city looks like for Sweden here, and we can see that they have a lot of money in housing, some money in infrastructure, a little money in a little money in the military, but not too much, and some money in what looks like boats. So shout out to boats. You can do a regional view. of Sweden. Okay. And we can also do a country view. Let's go real close to Sweden. Yeah, that's Sweden, baby. That's what Sweden looks like. Got a filter view, CA world. You know what? Let's check the fact book. Let's check the facts about Sweden. All right. What do they think of nukes? What do they think of nukes? Let's see. They have hydropower potential. You can use that to do nukes, I think. Oh, they got acid rain in Sweden. That's sad. Wait, Sweden only has 8 million people? Oh my god, we could crush Sweden. We could wow. We could just take over Sweden if we wanted. I mean, I shouldn't say that, but it's kind of what I want to do. So let's start. But first, let's try giving them some nuclear aid one more time. Hey, Sweden. How about just $2 million worth of nuclear aid? Let's send it. Wah, wah. Still don't want it. That's fine. That's okay. That's okay. That's fine. That's great. That's fine. That's fine that they don't want my nuclear aid. Let's check the budget view. How's our budget going? Okay, so here's the problem. Corporate tax is at 55%, but personal tax is at 15%. I bet I can make everybody happy with me if I took corporate tax to 0 and personal tax to 60%. They're gonna really like me for this. They're gonna like kiss me. No, actually, can I just, okay, no, I gotta slowly wind it down here, but it's worth it. It's worth it for what advantages we'll have. If there's anything I love about people, I know that people love a rich CEO. They love a rich CEO, and they hate when they don't pay enough taxes. People love paying more taxes. There we go, fixed. All right, looks good to me. Oh yeah, I guess we should increase sales tax a little bit. So we're going to also go lower on social services. Don't need them. Don't want them. Don't care about them. Who needs housing when we can have nukes? No, not down. That's less than, no. There we go. There we go. More nukes. Oh. Sorry, I've been thinking a lot about Tim Allen lately. Just in general. Like, not for any particular reason. There we go. Pretty good. We've got, oh, we're in the red. I should probably fix that. Yeah, there we go. Almost. Hold on. Too many social services. Okay, so we have some left over. Okay. So we have more income than our spending. So I think that actually means I should increase defense again. Yeah. Almost. You know, part of me is like I should probably reduce the sales tax, the taxes a little bit, but no. No, I want us to go full nuke town. We're gonna. Oh yeah, we should increase foreign aid. But only foreign aid for nuclear programs. Once you go nuke, you don't go rebuke, I say. A lot of foreign aid. I think I'm going to make the worst country that ever existed. All right, back to worldview. Let's see how things are going. Sweden, please. Let's ask again. Let's go military aid. Let's encourage military spending. I'm not going to ask for advice. I'm just going to do it. Okay, we'll hear about the results the next week or so. Oh, it's Monday.
Jester!
Oh, you want a jester president, you fool! Fiddle-dee-duke, I'm spending on nukes. Your operations are not ready to start encouraging spending in Sweden. Do you wish to do it? Yes. Die, Sweden. All right. The request that you made for Sweden to increase their nuclear spending has been ignored. I've prepared an executive summary. All changes as a result of this action will be highlighted since this action failed. You may want to ask for advice from us in the future. All right. They are seen as more effective and we are seen as less effective. I hate that. I despise that. I want to be effective. So, let's try again to, let's see. Let's go to the CIA here. As much as I would like to assassinate the leader who doesn't like nuclear weapons, I feel that's a bit too much now. Let's cancel that. But economically, let's regulate trade. We're going to regulate some trade with you. You know, just because we feel that if you don't want a nuke, you need a rebuke. I know I used that rhyme before, but that's how it goes. I am the only jester president who shall exist. All right, let's go to, you know what? You know what, Russia? No, I want Russia. There we go. Russia, we've been at arm's length for too long. Russia, let's say you and I nuke Sweden. Come on. I'm going to encourage you to do some nuclear spending here. Okay. All right. We'll find out in a week or so. And you know what I'm going to do? No, I'm not going to do that. I am going to send a bunch of nuclear weapons money to the Soviet Union, our number one friend to the very end. Okay, you don't want $109 million? Are you sure about that? Let's see. The changes in aid were flatly rejected. They appeared to be irritated by our action. Oh, okay. You know what? I'm going to do other nice things. Yes, we're going to regulate trade with Sweden. Okay. Sweden has expressed confusion regarding their supposedly new trade status as it did not change. Okay, fair enough. No changes. That's fair. All right. What else are we going to do with the good old Soviet Unions? We are going to we're going to improve. No, we're going to strengthen economic ties. Do it. And Sweden, we're going to try once again to get you on our side. So I am going to try to initiate a cultural exchange where you give us your culture of peace and I give you America's culture of war. Sounds good to me. Okay, let's see what happens. And you know, I think, let's give you some CIA money. Do you think there are rebels in Sweden? Let's find out. We're supplying arms to them right now. No, I don't need advice. I wonder what the rebels are like in Sweden. Do you think they're cold? I actually don't know very much about Sweden, but now we'll know. Back to Russia. I would like to encourage nuclear spending. Thank you. And let's see. Australia, how about we give you a bunch of military aid? 120, I can do that. Yeah, that sounds fine. And in exchange for the military aid, we'll also ask you to start a nukes program. Not too much, just only 10 million. Seems good. No change. Okay, they accepted. Why? Why will you not create nukes for me? I crave nuclear weaponry. It's my dinner. It's my comfort weapon of destruction. I crave it so. No, all right. Let's see here. Let's once again encourage military spending. And yeah, okay. I think that's enough for today. But we can do a few other things here. Let's go to let's dispatch peace envoy. We love peace. And you know what? I think it's time. Again, I'm tired of being enemies with the folks in Russia, so I'm going to give Russia a peace envoy. Yes, I do want to sell arms to the rebels of Sweden. Is that good? The CIA failed in an attempt to sell weapons to rebels in Sweden. Okay. Our advice for this action noted that it had a chance of failing. That's true. Okay. We are not very effective leadership-wise. That's fine. Yes, we're going to encourage military spending in Sweden. Yes, yes. It was ignored. Oh. Fiddly-bum, the spending is done. Why is Sweden being like this to us? I don't understand. Anyways, we are doing a peace. Negotiate a peace settlement. And we're sending over a peace envoy. And Sweden, you keep rejecting our money, so you know what it's time for, Sweden? Sweden? It is time to... No, I think it's under social. Yeah, hold on. Hold on, folks. Under social, we shall issue a statement of condemnation to Sweden for not doing what we want it to do. Listen to us, Sweden. Or else. And... Uh-oh. Brazil calling. We have informed that an assassination attempt took place in Brazil. I have additional details whenever you are ready. Oh, should we give Brazil weaponry? Yes. Brazil! And do nuclear spending. Thank you. And with that, the jester flees the scene. Okay, I can only do that voice for a certain amount. Yes, we're going to encourage nuclear spending in Soviet Union. And Soviet Union points out that they already spend their economic on that versus how they're like, we spend more on nukes than you do. Okay, fair enough. They are unwilling to consider an increase until Soviet Union takes the lead by spending more on its own program. Okay. All right. Yes, we're going to strongly condemn Sweden for not taking our nuke money. And Sweden says it's being broadcast all over the world. We'll see what happens. They took a hit. Good. Anyone else gonna comment on that? Okay. Let's see. Let's also encourage military spending in Brazil. Yeah, let's do that. Brazil going nuclear would be pretty cool. And let's offer Brazil some nuke money. You know, just a little walking around nuke money for you. There we go. One of these countries is going to go nuclear because of me. I shouldn't be president. Let's just say, yeah, you're right. But that's what this game is for. So I could test out my theories. We are ready to start initiating cultural exchange programs with Sweden. Yes. The cultural exchange program has been accepted. Okay, good. We condemned them, and now we're like, we want a cultural exchange. Again, the cultural exchange is of nukes. Okay. Brazil. I don't want to do any of that, actually. Brazil. Could you... I'm going to give you a most favored nation status. I'm also going to do that with Russia. Hold on. All right, Russia, you are a most favored nation with us now. We love you. We're going to give you kisses on the forehead. Mwah. Giving Russia little kisses on the forehead. And we're going to improve diplomatic relations. Okay. And we're going to do another peace envoy. We're just going to keep doing this until Russia likes us. Russia is going to like us. I promise you that. Okay, we're going to grant most favored nation status to Brazil. Viva Brazil. And let's see. We have no negative changes on us. That's good. We took a lot of their gross national product. Okay. You know, it happens. Don't worry about it. All right. Once again, we're going to, no, I'm not going to do a nuclear strike. I'm just going to encourage more nuclear spending. Okay, so far so good. Ooh. Yeah, we're going to encourage nuclear spending. And they're like, hey, no. Fair enough. Canada. Will you take our nuke money? Will you take it? Take it, Canada. Take our nuke money. Rejected? They're irritated by our action. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're getting a call. What's up? Sweden failed in an attempt to sell weapons to rebels in our country. What? All right. All right. You know what this means. This means war with Sweden. Sweden, I've had enough of your shit. Yes, I'm the one instigating things. I'm going to enter the war room. Do it.
Attention. Military data link now secure.
Your operations are now ready to start attempting negotiating peace with the Soviet Union. Yes, do it. Soviet Union issues a statement I can't see. Okay, but we're in the war room now. Is Vine Sauce in Sweden? Oh man, sorry Vine Sauce. Secretary of Defense. The Soviet Union was confused by the peace offer. Since we are not at war, why should we negotiate peace? Fair enough. Since this action failed, they may want to invite... Yeah, whatever. Okay. Let's see. We're going to grant most favored nation status to the Soviet Union. Okay. Our nation granted it to the Soviet Union. Okay. And it looks like... Oh, we had a -3 in leadership effectiveness. That's a shame. But we got some positives out of it. So, I'm still in the war room. Oh, I got a note. Statement that the Soviet Union issued condemning our nation is being... Wait, why? Why are they condemning us? I made them our most favored nation. I gave them so much. Also, I missed it. I completely apologize. Thank you, Zaroboogs, for the follow. Thank you so much. I was completely distracted with trying to do war. We're going to address our troop level in the country. Yeah, that's fine. How many troops? War in Ethiopia, none of my business. Surrender Somalia. Okay, well. Okay. I want more troop. I'm gonna make our level 40. Yes, encourage nuclear spending in Brazil. It has been ignored. Why? Certainly one of you likes nukes, right? Okay, that's our troop level. We're at 4. What we're getting a notice. Okay, what's up? Do you like our troop level? Brazil issued a statement condemning our nation. That's fine. We're sending 40 troops to, Sweden. No, we're not going to encourage military spending in Sweden because we're going to attack Sweden. We have contested nations in the area surrounding Sweden regarding possible troop deployment, and Norway is willing to accept our troops in their country. Yeah. Okay, we got troops in Norway. All right, your operatives are now ready to start improving diplomatic relations with Soviet Union. Yes, I want the Soviet Union on our side as we attack Sweden. Okay, they rejected our improved diplomatic relations. That's not good. No, they're not going to like if we encourage nuclear spending. Okay, that's fine. Okay, your operatives are now... Oh, yeah, we can't do the peace treaty. They don't think we're at war. They don't want to do a peace on a Cold War. That's fine. That's fine. All right, we got troops in Norway. Oh, we're getting a call. Is this from Sweden? Sweden is proposing a cultural exchange program. Yeah, let's do it. Again, we want you to have nukes. We want you to have more nukes. And I think we're going to add more troops. So let's add more troops. More troops. Ooh. Sorry, once again, I'm Tim Allen pilled here. Do it. More troops to Norway. Okay, our new troops in Norway, move into position. Man, we're doing a lot in June. Military anxiety is increased. That's fine. So Sweden, we're a peace envoy to Sweden. Yeah, let's do it. Keep them on their toes. Keep them on their toes. And the peace, it succeeded. I prepared an executive summary. That's lovely. But much like, let's start strengthening economic ties with the Soviet Union. But no, I think that Sweden needs, a little more pressure. A little more pressure. Oh, hold on. Is this Brazil? Brazil, hi. Are you going to do nukes? China changed espionage spending levels in Soviet Union. That's fine. They can do what they want. Oh, more calls. I like that you get random calls in this. Intelligence has reported that Kuwait failed in an attempt to improve. I think we're going to... we've got information about activities of other nations. Okay. Soviet Union does have a lot of troops in Poland. That's no good to me. Yes. Canada is attempting to establish a social reform program in Iceland. Why are you letting me know about this? This has nothing to do with nuclear weapons. I know, Sweden. Oh, Sweden, I love you. They have way more troops in theater. Yeah, peace envoy. Come on. Let's go after Sweden. They're not happy with me. That's fine. So I only have 162. Oh my god, I have so many more troops in Sweden. I should send them all. They want to improve diplomatic relations. Of course, honey. Of course we'll do this. This is what happens when you get your thyroid removed. You go nuke crazy. I didn't even do the thing where they do a thing if your thyroid's bad where you can like take radioactive iodine and it attacks your thyroid. I didn't even do that. I can't believe it. Yeah. Brazil, spend in the military. It got ignored. That's not nice. That's fine. Man, it's a hot one. I'm causing some action here in America. The sabotage attempt that Sweden ordered in our nation. What? Sweden tried to sabotage us. That's it. That's it. Let's just hold this button down. More troops. We are sending how many troops? More. I need more than Sweden has. Okay, that looks good. The results from public opinion polls have arisen. It appears that my popularity is going down. Well, that's fine. Yes, Norway is willing to hold 120,000 American troops. That's fine. Okay, great. Military anxiety is increasing. Don't worry about it. I'm going to exit the war room, and we're just going to let our troops chill there. But I think we're going to need to do some coups. So we're going to commit espionage. Espionage amount. Oh, we can spend more than that. More. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That is a lot of money, so it should be good. Yeah, they're removing IKEAs as we speak. Blahaj is being sent in an envoy to America. And, yeah, I also think the CIA should sabotage some economic assets. Just for fun. Okay, let's see what happens. Oh, Canada's calling! What's up, Canada? News is circulating that Iceland failed to improve human rights policies in Canada. Fuck you, Canada. Okay. So I gotta let you know. Screw the game. You know what I'm having right now? You're not gonna believe it. I'm drinking Honeycrisp apple cider. Folks, they made a Honeycrisp apple cider and it's so fucking good. It is one of the best drinks I've had in my life. It's amazing. It was on sale this week at HEB, so I was like, yes, please. It's so fucking good. Anyway, Sweden sent a peace delegation. Yeah, we'll accept it. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Ready to start changing espionage spending. Yeah. Ooh. Okay. Uh-huh. And the media has discovered the changes. Oh no. Oh no, not the media. Well, that's okay. Don't worry about it. You know what I'm gonna do? I am just gonna do a little arms supplies to rebels. Just a little arms supplies for fun. I've had a good drink like 3 or 4 times on this stream. It's usually not so great. It's usually very rare, but the Honeycrisp apple cider, very, 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 very good. I also had cherry apple cider earlier. It was so good. Let's see. I am going to go to, who's helping us? Norway? Is that Norway? Norway? I am increasing your military aid by a lot. It says I need 1,000 in aid. Okay. I got you, Norway. I got you. There you go. And a little nuke money, just for fun. Just think about it, will ya? Yeah, if you nuked me, it would be bad. Oh, they rejected the nuclear weapons. Okay. They are coming by an openness. Okay, okay. Norway? Soviet Union, what are you doing? I'm busy. Leave me alone. I'm trying to destroy Sweden. Intelligence has reported that Soviet Union failed in an attempt to improve. Oh, whatever, Poland. Hey, Poland. Poland? Would you like some money? Would you? Oh, that's a lot of aid. Okay. That's fine. You know, they deserve it. Oh, that's not enough aid, but that's a lot of economic aid. And a little nuke money. A little walking around money for nukes. And military aid, absolutely. There we go. Do you like us now? Accepted. No change. Accepted. They need more. Okay. They accept the package, but they need more aid. That's fine. That's fine. Yes. Yeah, a little nuking around money. Sweden is trying to. No. Fuck you, Sweden. We're at war. I'm mad. I'm mad at you, Sweden. You said you didn't want nukes. Sweden, I'm going to try one more time. Sweden. Sweden. You need nukes. Do it. And as long as we're here, let's go to the war room. How did I go to the war room last time? Hold on. I forgot how I went to the war room. There we go. I almost want to do a surgical strike on them. I'm going to discourage your military spending, actually. Okay. Yes, you rang. What would you like, America? Our human rights practices are great. I am so mad at you, Sweden. Knock it off. What? You don't like America? You don't like America? After we're sending troops to your nation? After we're discouraging you from military spending, you don't like us? You think we stink? You think we're smelly little American people? Do you think we smell bad? Is that the problem? You think we're stinky little boys? You think we're stink men? That we stink? That we're smelly? We're smelly Americans? Is that what you think? That we smell bad? That we have an odor coming out of us like an aura? Anyways, Egypt's condemned. How dare you? How much money have I sent them? Oh no, we're taking all our money out. You get nothing. No. No. No, you don't get money from the CIA. You definitely don't get military spending. And yeah, nothing. We're reducing your aid to nothing. Screw you. The changes were flatly rejected. They appear to be irritated by this action. Well, I'm irritated that you won't start a nuclear arms program. Hi, Yodel. I'm trying to get Sweden to start a nuclear arms program. They keep refusing, so I'm going to war with them. We're very slowly building up to a hot war. So I've decided one more thing. I am going to block trade with Sweden. Fuck you, Sweden. Yeah, once I got my thyroid removed, I lost my mind. Okay, we'll issue a statement that outlines our new trade policy. Thank you. I forget if you can make, like, time go by faster, or if you just have to wait. You know, I'm going to talk to the secretary of... your operatives ready to start selling arms to rebels in Sweden. Do we still want to do it? Yes. Is that good? The CIA failed. Oh, man. I'm spending so much money on this, and you failed? You failed? Oh, is Sweden mad at me? Is Sweden mad at me that I couldn't sell things? Sweden has said, no, we will not do peace. No peace. No peace. I'm sick of this. We're going to the war room. To the war room.
Attention. Military data link now secure.
We need to adjust troop levels. Yes. The media are reporting that Libya is strongly condemning Niger. Okay. I mean, troop strength data arriving. Okay, we have way more troops. We need more troops there. More troop. More troop. More. More. That seems good. We have ordered contact nations. Denmark! Hey, Denmark! Denmark wants in on that cash train. The operatives are now ready to start canceling all trade with Sweden. Do it! Sorry, IKEA, you're gone. We're taking every IKEA and turning them into the world's worst Walmarts. America, baby, America. All right, all right. Our nation has blocked all trade. Good, good. And you know, what does that button do? Nothing. Let's, I think we're supposed to... Okay, our operatives are now ready to try to starting... Okay, let's do it. Sabotage Sweden. Sabotage Sweden. It's fine. This is normal for what you should be doing. This is what everybody should be doing. Yeah. The sabotage attempt that you ordered in Sweden has failed. Why do you keep failing? Oh my god! What's wrong with you? Since this action failed, you may want to ask for... I'm not asking for advice. I want... Yes, do not spend on your military, Sweden. And they're like, we already spend less than you. I mean, fair. Okay, we're going to address troop level again. More troops. Okay. Our troops are being strengthened. Okay. We're getting there. We're getting there. I don't want to hear what Colin Powell has to say. I'm an adult. I don't have to hear any of this. Uh-huh. That's a lot of troops, but I think that works. Norway is willing to accept our troops. Great. Take them, Norway. You should... listen, I thought the Three Stooges would do a good job, okay? You know, I just think that Mo has leadership qualities that would really assist the United States. Poland did not improve their relation with Soviet Union. That's okay, Poland. You're on our side now, aren't you? You're our buddy. You like us, right? You're cool with us, correct? Correct? Sweden, no. Fuck you, Sweden. We're not up with Sweden. Yeah. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Okay. You know, our operation ready to start encouraging nuclear spending in Sweden. Sweden, this is your last chance. Sweden, this is your last chance before we do something crazy. request that we made has been ignored. Okie dokie, you know what we think about that. All right, we're waiting for our troops to arrive in Norway, and then I think, you know, maybe we'll start pushing our weight around a bit, you know, just start punching a bit, you know, start getting a little punchy. Okay, all right, okay, looking good. We have more troops than Sweden. Okay, who's calling? Who's mad? Who's mad? Intelligence has reported that Nigeria wasn't able to lower. Okay. Yeah, stuff's going on in Libya, and I guess that's, you know, important to, like, you know, the world. But I want more troops. Listen, I'm not going to attack Sweden unless I know I'm going to win, because I have not had a single win this game. Not a single win. So let's, that seems good. And Norway's taking it. Thank you, Norway. As usual, you're a pal. Do appreciate it, Norway. All right. Colin Powell just... Is it Colin Powell or Colin Powell? Because Colin Powell makes it sound like it's like in my colon. I should know this. I was alive during the Iraq War. I should know all of this. Okay, what's up? We have notification that Soviet Union issued a statement strongly condemning Finland. Oh, that's fine. What'd Finland do anyway? Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's fucking... What? What happened? Why'd our troops go down? A news report, France is improved. Okay, why'd our troops go down? I thought we ordered more troops. I thought I put in more troops. No, more troop. It's pronounced like colon? Okay, cool. I need more troop. Yeah, Norway. Take it, Norway. Okay, after this, I'm attacking. I'm attacking afterwards. Yeah, my troops just decided to run away. Norway is starting to... Okay, good. They're moving in position. Exchange... No. What are you going to give us? We got rid of your IKEA and you don't like nukes. You're so anti-nuke that, you know... No, I won't do that. I won't nuke Sweden to show them that nukes are needed. But I think it's time to attack. Come on. Let's get our troops in Norway. Yeah. Like, they're so up their own asses about being anti-nuke. Krungo, thank you. Yippee-ki-yay, I'm going through it. I am. Thank you for the 9-month resub. No. Actually, I want a blahage, so yes. We will do it. We will do a cultural exchange. Okay, troop strengthening data's arrived. Okay. You know, I'm just gonna attack right now. Fuck it. Fuck it. Let's go. That's the noise that plays whenever I do war. War in Sweden! Alright, we did it. I do love Dr. Strangelove, yes. So, war in Sweden. 90 deaths. 90, 81, Sweden. Okay, that's not as many deaths as I'd like. I'd like Sweden to die more. More of our military is dying. That's not good. The results of the public opinion polls have arrived. We've gone from 47% to 40% approval. Okay, don't worry about it, press secretary. Don't worry about it, press secretary. It's fine. I'm going to demand my opponent's surrender right now. Oh. Oh. Okay. Wow. We won. I did not expect that, fuck. We won. We won. We won. Okay. Swedish, okay. That was, install new government in the country. Do it. I didn't mean to take over Sweden. Okay. Yeah. It's magic. Sabotage attempt that Sweden ordered in our nation has failed. Oh, they're not gonna be able to do anything, guys. Oh my god. Well, I didn't expect to take over Sweden. So, okay. Wow. The world's going crazy now that I'm owning Sweden. Intelligence reported that okay. Okay, there's that whole Gulf War happening. I'm not getting involved. I'm not doing Desert Storm. Oh shit. What do we do with Sweden now? Uh-oh. Hold on. Hey, Sweden. Sweden has successfully sent a peace delegation offering more peaceful. It's the same nation as us. It's the same nation as us. How do we? I'll do peace relations. We're not fighting anymore. We're the same nation. Okay, so we took over Sweden. Canada? Would you like a nuclear program? You saw what we did with Sweden. And let's see here. Sweden is trying to improve. Yeah, of course. Of course, Sweden. We love you now. We love you now that we own you. Yeah. Hey, my popularity's gone up to 60%. So maybe we know what we're doing. All right. We're also going to encourage military spending in Canada because I think you need it. All right.
Ooh.
We are running low. The product we're running low on is nukes. We love you, Sweden. We love you so much. You know what we're going to do to Sweden? We're going to do something nice to Sweden. Actually, no, we're going to think. Oh, hold on. Yes, Sweden. Of course. We love peace with Sweden. Norway? Can I call you Norm for short? Norm? Oh, hold on. Yes, of course. Anyways, Norway. I'm giving you nuke money. Accept it, Norway. Accept it, Norway. You know what happens when you don't accept nuke money? You know what happens. Norway. You need to go nuclear. Oh, Russia, what's your problem? Yeah, Norway to be named renamed Stormin Norway. Intelligence has reported that Finland was unable to lower the military spending levels of the Soviet Union. Aww. Go nuclear. Go nuclear. Do it. I want every nation from Madagascar to Australia to everywhere to have nukes. And I'm sicko-minded now. I want us all to have nuclear weapons. I want us all to do that. Your operatives are now ready to start. Yeah, do it. It got ignored. They didn't get mad at us. They just ignored us. That's a little bit better. Yeah, nuke in every warhead. Exactly. Report. Oh, Burkina Faso. Man, there's a lot of drama going on. Sorry about that. And you know, I've got a 60% approval rating, so that's pretty cool. What if I took over Norway? No, I don't think that's nice. I'm still working on Canada, though. Canada! Uh-oh, my popularity... Whoa, what happened? My popularity has plummeted. They are reacting to our invasion of Sweden. My staff has determined that you are in very little danger. Okay, good. I don't want to lose my office. But I do want to supply arms to rebels in Canada because they've had it good enough. Canada, it's time. And a coup. Uh-huh. And we're not done. Yes. Encourage military spending. They're ignoring us. Okay, well, you won't ignore us after we attack you. We're gonna block trade. And we're going to straight up condemn you. Okay, I think that's under social. All right, we're condemning Canada, everybody. Canada, consider yourself condemned. All right. And I think CIA should do more stuff. Assassinate the leader of Canada for me. Thank you. Yes, condemn Canada. Let's see. Oh, okay. People still like us. Okay, that's good. That's good. Canada, can I call you Can? No. We need to enter the war room. Let's do it. Let's do it!
Attention. Military data link now secure.
Alright, we have no troops in Canada. Let's, adjust troop levels. Yes, cancel all trade with Canada. They pissed me off long enough. We got Sweden, so we can totally take Canada. Alright, Canada. We have so many more troops in Canada. It's like... It's crazy. We can just smoke them if we wanted. There we go. Do it. 100,000 troops to Canada. Canada has agreed to allow us to deploy our troops in their country. Are they fucking stupid? Canada, you're not supposed to do that. Canada, no. Canada. 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 Don't do it. No. Okay, Burkina Faso. Let's get out of the war room. And let's do a surgical strike. I haven't done that yet. Okay, we're doing a surgical strike, so let's do it. And I'm going to encourage your nuclear spending again. And I'm going to... I already blocked trade, never mind. What's your advice, dude? I've been asking them. We'd like to advise you, but we need to know what action you're contemplating. Okay. I'm going to block... Well, I already blocked trade. I don't need to do that. All right, CIA. Supply arms to rebels and do it now. Okay. We're going pretty good here. We got a lot of weaponry going. It's only been like a month. Yes, do the coup. Did it succeed or not? Did the coup succeed in Canada? Failed. Well, why do we even have a CIA? Why do we even give you money? The advisor has resigned because of policy disagreements. It was actually a lot faster. All right, folks, you want me to do one thing and one... Hold on. Yes, we're ready to start encouraging military spending in Norway. Let's do it. It has been ignored. Norway, what are you doing? Should we nuclear strike Canada? I mean, that would be a very fast way to teach someone that you need nuclear weapons. But it would also be a very fast way to, like, get our country destroyed. Fuck it. Canada. You know, I'm not greedy, just one. What's your advice? Besides the loss of life, can't be sure of the environmental impact, don't care. We're good at damage control, but not that good. I urge you to reconsider. This would be politically and morally devastating. You can't be serious. Okay, just one little nuke. What damage could one little nuclear weapon do? Bad idea. It just says bad idea.
Bingo! Pasta with all sorts of different sauces.
I will transmit the order to do a nuclear strike against this country immediately. I hope you know what you are doing, that because this will have far-reaching impact. We should see results very quickly on this one. Okay. Your operatives are now ready to start attempting to assassinate the leader of Canada. Yes. I like that if you do it, they're like, stop, don't.
Bingo! Pasta with all sorts of different sauces.
The assassination attempt has failed. See, this is why I have to do it. Because our CIA is a bunch of bumbling idiots who can't do shit. Advisor has resigned because of policy disagreements. Did you hear me talking shit about how much you suck, CIA? Well, that's probably why. They're like, oh, I don't like them. So when is the nuke going to go off? Do we still want a nuke? I say yes. Oh, wow. 2 million dead. That's not good. All right. Nations around the world are condemning the nuclear strike. I have prepared. Okay. Let's see. Oh, okay. Advisor resigned because of this. But I think we're going to go to the war room. And we're going to demand surrender.
Attention. Military data link now secure.
There was our public opinion, their public opinion poll, our popularity is now at 0. Uh-oh. Phone call. Hello? Canada issued condemning our nation has backfired. Okay, so, yeah. Let's, No, I want to attack Canada. Give me a second. Stop condemning me and let me attack. United Kingdom condemned us. Oh, it doesn't matter. We're attacking. Stop! I'm trying to attack! I'm trying to attack! Let me attack! France has condemned us, but it backfired. And we are attacking Canada. I thought the war would have started after, after I did the nuke, but you know. All right, war in Canada. We good? We're good. Yeah, okay. Canada has lost. We got Canada, folks. Folks, can you believe it? Can you believe it? I was going to play until I got assassinated, but I'm doing really well. We're going to install a new government. People all our nation is dying due to spreading radiation. That's fine. Japan is condemning us. It's whatever. We're doing a new government in Canada. Latest poll. Hey, we're at 20% now instead of 0. That's pretty good. This shouldn't be working. Canada is offering more peaceful. Of course, Canada. Now that we own you, we love you. Okay, let's get out of the war room. I should be dead. Last time I played, I got killed. Oh, they're having some problems too. Sorry, folks. We have notified that India changed espionage spending levels in the Soviet Union. Yeah. No, actually, we own Canada. We can't do that. Norway. You're next, buddy. People are worried about nuclear threats 100%. Fuck it. We don't even need to do peace negotiations. We're just going to do a nuclear strike. Do it. Bad. Oh, I didn't send a weapon. We will need to know the number of weapons. Okay, well, don't worry about that. No, we got this. We got this. We're going to do a nuclear strike on Norway, and we're going to do... how many of these do we have? Let's just see how many they'll let me do. Is that enough? Is that enough nukes? Oh, you think? I will transmit the order. I hope you know what you're doing. It's only been a month that I've taken over 2 nations. I'm surprised Russia hasn't gone after me. I mean, if I was Russia, I'd kill me. I mean, we're bad for the world. Okay. 3 million dead. 3 million dead. We're being condemned. That's fine. Going to the war room. How do I lose is the thing.
Military data link now secure.
Oh, our troops are still in Norway. Yeah. Okay. Norway tried to condemn us, but it backfired. That makes sense. I'm down to 12% popularity. Don't worry about that. Let's attack the selected country. Did I nuke my own troops? Yes. Was it worth it? Yes. United States is... Okay. Norway is defending. Okay. Oh, shit. I forgot about... not Norway, but I forgot about Denmark. All right. United States has surrendered! No! Fuck! No! United, no! That's not what I wanted! Members of our alliance that were in the Western European have shifted away from us. Oh, brother. What now? Did they take over our country? Like... yeah, I would condemn us too. I mean, we did nuclear strikes on 2 countries. You should probably, like... I'm mostly mad that no one's killed me yet. How are we at 11%? I'm going to attack again. I'm going to adjust the troop levels again. I'm going to... No. Norway, you're done. Yeah. Uh-oh. That's a strange noise. What happened? What's that noise mean? Folks? Yes. Norway condemned our nation. Well, maybe Norway needs to, we're down to 7%. Numerous terrorist groups have issued death orders against you. There is a rumor circulating that Congress has begun impeachment proceedings. Well, what if I just increase the troop level? Troops, you now have to die for my stupid whims. Is that okay? Do troops like that? Do troops not rebel? What about that? Okay. We're going to encourage nuclear spending in Canada, of course. Canada, say yes. Yes! I did it! I increased nuclear spending in Canada! Oh my God, that was my whole goal, and I ended up doing it. And all I had to do was nuke Canada, nuke Norway, and take over Sweden. Cool. Shit, I should quit while I'm ahead. No, don't sell the rebels in Canada. We're our friends with them now. Wow, I did it! That was what I wanted to do the whole time. China is condemning us. That's fine. What? I got Canada to go nuclear. That's so cool. United Kingdom has sent a peace delegation. Oh, UK, no, fuck it. I don't want peace. We're at war, baby. No, we're not going to improve peace relations. We are at war, and we need to fight. Yes. Canada condemns us? Well, how can you condemn us? You just went nuclear. Maybe they're going to do a nuclear attack on us. I need to give Canada nuke money now. Hold on. Canada, here's your nuke money. Hold on. Yeah, we're going to go into the... Yeah. Look at that. You like that? You like that, Canada? Aww. But we we encourage nuclear spending. You still want to take our money? Entire region surrounding Norway is... Oh, it's fine. Many nations are discussing sanctions against us. You know, I'm mad that the UK sassed me.
Attention. Lockout activated.
What?
Shadow network access denied.
What? Why? What happened? Why are you locking me out? By order of the United States Congress. I'm afraid it is my duty to inform you that by order of the Congress of the United States, you have been impeached. Further access to the Shadow Network is denied. In fact, immediately press button. Okay.
Thank you. God bless you. And God bless the United States of America.
I didn't get assassinated. Yay. So last time I played that game, I got assassinated because I nuked Canada. I thought it was going to happen again. But apparently, if you play your cards right, you can actually not get assassinated by doing a bunch of nukes. All right, folks. That was a bit of a long preamble, but that was just the preamble for our next game, which is the sequel to it's the sequel to I can't say it. It's a sequel to Shadow President, and it's called Cyberjudas. The entire reason I wanted to do this stream was because I wanted to see Cyberjudas. So, let's see Cyberjudas. You're not going to believe the way this game looks. You're not going to believe it. So, they'll explain it, but Cyberjudas is so interesting. It takes a Shadow President formula and adds a little bit of a twist to it. And the twist is that one of your advisors is a Judas, a Cyberjudas. Mm-hmm.
Come forward, please.
So look at my Shadow President's chair now. It's sick. Look at how sick it is. Sick. I am the gay. Hold on. Why is there a baby crying? Gay rat president. First gay rat to be president. We can do a Cyberjudas Gambit, Cabinet Wars, Presidential Simulator, or Exit. So we're gonna do the Cyberjudas Gambit. That is the game where one of your advisors, your cyber advisors, is a Cyberjudas, and they're giving you bad advice to try to foil your presidency. And you have to figure out who it is, and you have to pin it on them. So it's actually a bit of a mystery game. Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
I'm one of your advisors.
Hi.
I'm going to destroy the United States, and the world will think you did it.
Call me your Judas. Your Cyberjudas.
Ooh, title mentioned.
I have the advantage. I can look and sound like any of your advisors.
Who do you trust? Who will you trust?
Why am I doing this?
We all have our reasons.
We all have our
I'm
reasons.
just ready to act on mine.
All right.
When this fills red, I'll be ready to strike. See you at the fire.
Uh-oh.
See you at the fire.
See you at the fire.
See me at the fire, folks.
Map sector.
So, do you like how how totally 90s this looks? First we're gonna the cyber event vortex jump point. No, let's talk to the NSA.
Miles McCoffey.
Hi, Miles.
National Security Agency.
Hello.
Hi. What are your recommended actions? Should I nuke? I have to do another country? Okay, what's top secret? Oh, I can covert discipline him because I think he's the Cyberjudas. I'm gonna go back online. I'm gonna go out of here. Let's go.
Miles McCoffey.
Oh wait, that's the wrong jump
National
point. War room jump
War
point.
Room. Military data link now secure.
Okay.
Maximum privacy assured.
Maximum privacy assured. Well, I want to go to, hey, Sweden. Hey, Sweden. Before I attack Sweden, remember, we want to do nice things first. So, troop movement filter, peace filter. Sorry, they're just so, do you like the bizarre, like, the way this looks? It's so strange. Let's exit the war room. I didn't get assassinated, Krungo. I just got impeached. Okay, hold your gun however you want, dude. Whoa!
War Room. Military data link now secure.
I want it out of the...
privacy assured.
Okay. First things first, we're going to go to our budget.
Budget sector.
Corporate tax again, too high. I'm gonna take that down as far as I can. Lower. 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 I want Walmart to pay 0 taxes and the employees of Walmart to pay all the taxes. That's gonna go really, 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 really good for me. We like corporations. We like to kiss them right on the lips. Mwah. That's what I always say to the Waltons. All right, corporate taxes, 0%. I wish I could go less so I could give corporations money. Sales tax? %. No, 5%, because that's a good number. And personal taxes, let's just get this up. More. 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 More taxes. Yeah, okay, okay. And once again, let's take down our social spending. Libraries. Listen, I don't care about libraries. I don't care about food. I don't care about all of that. I care about one thing and one thing only. And that is to try to get Canada to start a nuclear program. I don't know if you can actually, I wasn't able to advise the nations in this version of the game, but I'm pretty sure there is a way to advise them. I'm just not sure how. I'll figure it out though. All right, okay. I was too busy trying to figure out who the Cyberjudas was, honestly. Okay, that's pretty low. Let's increase military spending. Let's have it be the most. More. More. Yeah, social security, more like social insecurity. And, I mean, why do we need it socially secure when we can do the regular secure with the defense? I want it more, more. With a rebel yell, the president shouted more, more, more defense spending. More. More. Come on. That looks good. And we still have money left over. Let's put that all in foreign aid. So we can give nuclear weapons money to people. And there we fucking go. Okay, that looks good to me. I'm gonna enter. Oh, hold on. Budget changes have been noted and will be implemented at the end of the year. At the end of the year? At the end of the year? I don't have time for that. So there's this. If you can figure out this menu, let me know. No. I want that. I want the piece. I want next year. Okay. No. We're in... There we go. And, yeah, I guess I've jumped ahead in time. Sorry, the layout of this game, the UI of this game is a little, it's like, it's very inscrutable. It's very inscrutable. Can I select a country? Up arrow, move backwards, down arrow, move forwards. Okay. I want Canada. I said I want Canada. Canada? Hey, Canada, my guys, my man, my buddies. Okay, let's get out of here. All right.
Map sector.
Here's a good. Oh, what is this? Does this let me do things? Filter toggle. Display, filter overview. I just want to do crazy things to Canada. Is that so wrong? Is it so wrong to try to encourage them to do more military spending?
This problem is growing, yes?
It is. It is a growing problem. Thank you. So I'm gonna go to my advisors. Who's my SS advisor?
Diane Ramirez.
Hey, Diane.
It's good to see you again.
What is your recommended action? You should first hear my recommended action. Okay. Recommended action. Improve diplomatic presence. What do you say?
Peter Warner, Department of Defense.
Peter, pumpkin eater.
My time is yours now.
What's your recommended action? Improve diplomatic presence. No. We need someone to say something stupid.
Bradford Gillis, Central Intelligence Agency.
This is the Cyberjudas. Look at him.
It's your nickel.
Improve diplomatic. Does anybody want me to go to war with Canada?
Dr. Wilson.
I'm here.
Dispatch diplomatic envoy. She did have something different to say. Miles.
Hello.
What's your recommended action? Okay, so two people want me to do the diplomatic envoy. Let's do recommended action. Yeah, let's do it. Okay.
Governor Sidney Phelps.
Good day.
What's your recommended action? You all want me to do that. Well, what if I don't? What if I don't want to do that? What if I want to Cyberjudas you all?
Map sector.
God, that's so inscrutable.
Let's get busy here. This is code red for me. I'm not casual. We need to get moving.
Okay. I need to talk to you about Libya. Okay. What up?
Peter Warner, Department of Defense.
My time is yours now.
What's your recommended action? What are your hotspots? North Korea, Israel, Oman, Croatia, Syria. I'm not... What do you advise? Discourage, encourage... Okay. Well, how do I do that? How do I do that though is the problem. I'm gonna do your recommended action. Yeah, do it. Okay.
Governor Sidney Phelps, Office of the Chief of...
No, I want to
Map
find out
sector.
how to... Okay, I can go to the quadrants and... You're not letting me do anything with Libya. Hello? Who's honking?
Ooh, running a little low on product.
This problem
Oh, I
is
see it.
growing,
There
yes?
it is. Okay. No, Libya, I don't care about you. Libya, you do what you want to do. Canada, my guy. First thing we're going to do is give you nuclear. Then we're going to encourage nuclear spending. You might want to do this, Canada. Let's get some advice on this.
Peter Warner.
Peter, what say
Department
you?
of Defense.
What's your
Go
confidential
ahead. I'll be on the first bus out of here, but don't let that stop you.
confidential opinion?
That would fall under the category of a bad idea. Sorry, you asked.
Okay, what does the CIA think?
Bradford Gillis, Central Intelligence Agency.
Do it and that's it for me. Game over. No bet. Not a move I think we want to make.
Why is he like from New Jersey?
Dr. Wilson Altwell, Office of Management and Budget.
Do you think I should do nuclear spending?
What? I can't believe you'd even consider that. I have no idea. Can't you ask someone else?
NSA, what do you think?
Miles McCoffey.
That would be a decision reflecting no basis in reality. Quite frankly, I'll resign and speak to the press. Is that clear?
They don't want me to do it.
You know, I've got a feeling that's a really bad idea.
That's fine.
I don't know what to do about that. Is that fair?
So two people don't know what to do, and the rest are discouraging us. That doesn't tell me who
Map
is or isn't
sector.
Judas, but let's do it. Let's encourage nuclear spending. Thank you. We're also going to encourage military spending.
Peter Warner.
Peter, what do you say?
That pretty much runs contrary to everything we've been working toward, yeah. Go ahead. I'll be on the first bus out of here, but don't let that stop you.
Okay, you're on the first bus out of here? Fine. Get on the bus. I don't get it. This action is, okay, we have no... Getting Canada to agree to increase military spending will prove your abilities as a leader, but it's probably going to be rejected. That's fine. We'll do it anyway.
Map sector.
Yeah, it takes a while to go through the advisors in this one, so... Okay, we're going to encourage
I'm not
that.
casual about this whole situation. Attention must be paid.
And let's check out Sweden. Hey, Sweden. Go nuclear for us. Okay. Next. CIA. Why don't you don't need to do any of that, but why don't we have the military, to put them on their toes, encourage a peace settlement? And let's try to give nuke money to Sweden. Ooh, no dice. That's okay. You know what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to...
If you're ever going to do something, do it now.
All right, you heard him. If we're gonna do something, do it now. So, No, I should go to the war room. I should take this slow. I shouldn't just nuke them immediately.
War room. Military data link now secure.
Currently there are no U.S. troops here. Let's put some troops here. More troop. More troop. Not enough troops. More. More. I want 20,000 troops, please. Actually, can I get 20,000 troops? Okay, I think I can. Yeah, 20,000 troops. We contacted all countries in the region surrounding Sweden. Unfortunately, we could not find a place for troops. As a result, military anxiety in the region has risen. We failed to find a country that Sweden that would allow us to... Finland! Moving troops to Finland, whether Finland likes it or not. Okay, less troops this time. How about 1,000 troops? No. No. What if Finland... How do I exit the war room? This game is so extra. I love it.
War room.
No, I want out of the war
secure.
room. There we go.
Map sector.
I want to increase military spending to Finland by a lot. A lot of money.
Is there a reason we're waiting on this?
Yeah, they took my money. Nice, nice. That's good. Next, we're going to give them most favored nation status. And then we're going to initiate a cultural exchange. And then we're going to strengthen economic ties. And we're going to increase our diplomatic presence. And commit a little espionage. Oh, we need more money than that. Yeah, this is just a vibes-based UE. I like it. Okay. You're operating. Yeah.
If you still want to commit to this order.
I do want to commit. Don't second guess me. That is not Finland, thank you. The media has discovered the changes. Do you wish... Yeah, executive action summary.
My people have a report for you. Whenever. I'll tell you more.
So yeah, you also click on the quadrants of the country to figure out what changes happened. They're friendly with us. That's nice. All right, let's encourage nuclear spending again. Maybe they'll like it this time. Maybe they'll like it this time. We're gonna start grant. Yes.
Still want to commit to this order?
I do. Finland expressed confusion since it did not change. Okay. No, you don't need to tell me that.
I'd feel a whole lot better if we were above 50% here.
Don't worry about it. People can dislike me. It's fine. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna...
Miles McCoffey.
Miles.
Hello.
What do you recommend? I don't like that this guy isn't telling me to nuke, so I'm gonna leak a scandal to the media to try to destroy him. A disinformation campaign will be formulated and enacted against McCoffey. Yeah. Do it. All right, no worries.
Map sector.
Sweden.
Warning. You are now returning to physical space.
Why?
We believe the Shadow Network is being compromised from within.
Uh-oh.
Evidence points to someone in your cabinet.
No!
You may have already had contact. We have taken the liberty of deploying an experienced network from a covert executive branch unit, TRACE, the Terrorist Recon and Capture Echelon.
Okay.
The network's code name for this investigation is Tracer. You will have audio and data contact. The operation is called CyberJudas. Use Tracer well. Governments will fall, and the innocent will die before this is done.
Uh-oh.
Good luck. We will be watching.
Welcome to your office.
That's cool. We were ready to start dispatching diplomatic envoy to Canada. Yeah, let's do that. No, we don't need to know what happened to Canada.
Incoming message from your tracer.
Okay.
Significant interference, but I'll clear soon.
Next potential target country, latest info, police state equals mostly free. Okay.
Look at the filters.
What filters?
Encrypted data.
If you're going to catch a CyberJudas, you're going to have to use the tools I've set up for you. Learn how to use the potential CyberJudas targets filter. It is located to the left of the normal filter buttons. Okay, let's see here. Keep track of how you are doing by checking the virtual host.
I'm getting a stomach thing over this. We need to get moving here.
This is getting out of hand, yes?
Yeah, we're going to start encouraging military spending. No, we don't need to see that. Yeah, Finland, cultural exchange.
This really succeeded. You really called that one.
Yeah.
Here's some information, all right?
Yeah, I did it.
For you, whenever.
Yeah, I did it. Okay. Now we're going to go to Sweden. Actually, we're going to increase troop presence in Finland. Finland!
They want to know if you still want to...
Yeah. It got ignored, of course. No, you don't need to tell me that. You don't need to tell me anything about Russia. Russia's fine. We don't need to do anything with them. Yes, enhance diplomatic relations in Finland. It worked. No, they rejected it. Fuck. No, I don't want to see.
I'd feel a whole lot better if we were above 50% here.
I need this taken care of.
Oh, what do you need?
This is code yellow for me. I'm interested, unless you're not.
Okay, what about the United Kingdom?
Dr. Wilson Altwell, Office of Management.
I'm here.
I think this person is our CyberJudas. Given the theory of economic parity leading to political stabilization, some countries warrant a presidential economic review. Reduce, eliminate economic foreign aid. I don't want to do any of that. Fuck you. I don't want to decrease foreign aid. I don't like you. Let's view the evidence. I said let's view the evidence. There's no evidence. Screw it. Public accusation. No, wait, no. I'm just going to do the scandals of the media. Goodbye. And here.
Map sector.
They want to know if you still want to commit to this order.
Yes. They ignored me saying I shouldn't. Oh, don't ignore me. That makes me mad and I'll do stupid things. UK.
I desperately need your attention on this situation.
What?
Why are we here?
I don't care.
Incoming message from your tracer.
Significant interference, but I'll clear soon.
All right, they are increasing nuclear spending. That's good. Telephone, LA, Miami, New York, San Francisco. That doesn't tell me anything. Yes.
They want to know if you still want to commit to this order.
No! I never said anything about that. Fuck that. It has failed to...
Is there a reason we're waiting on this?
Waiting for what? To go to war with yeah, I'll do a surge. Fine. You want me to do a surgical strike on the UK? I will. I'm doing it right now. You keep telling me what to do, and to keep going after the UK, I'll do it.
We need to deal with this. What's it gonna be?
What? No, I don't care about Iraq. Finland is trying to strengthen its economic ties. Yeah, do it. No. Finland. Can we put...
I'm not casual about this whole situation. Attention must be paid.
What is it? I don't care about Cuba.
They want to know if you still want to...
They ignored my goal of getting them to spend on nukes. Boo. No.
Encrypted data.
If you believe you know which country the Cyberjudas may strike next, go to the event vortex and select the country using the country locator. Move forward or backward in time until you line up the event icon in the red circle.
You
okay.
really got to look this over.
No.
Event vortex.
I think it's United Kingdom. Get out of here. Okay, this is it. This is it. This is it. Okay. Okay, they're talking about the surgical strike. I guess that's fine. Don't worry about it. What are my crisis action options? Oh, they think I'm doing a bad thing. It's me. It's what I'm doing. I'm gonna restrict press access to what's going on. Okay, let's, no, I'm not gonna cancel the action. Let's get out of here. Let's go to the map and see what it's like.
Map sector.
So,
they want to know if you still want to commit to this order.
we are going to do a coup in the UK. That person was like, we need to watch the UK. And I'm like, okay, I will watch the UK. We're going to issue a statement of condemnation of the UK. We're also going to block trade with the UK.
This is getting out of hand, yes?
You are not going to talk to me about China. Who many of you want me to do something about them?
Diane Ramirez.
What? What do you
State
want?
Department.
What do you want?
Thanks for asking.
What's your recommended action? No, I'm not doing that. I don't like you either. I'm also leaking a scandal to the media about you. Thank you.
Map sector.
I don't care about China. Yes, improve the diplomatic presence. Yes, yes. No.
This is code yellow for me. I'm interested, unless you're not.
They want to know.
We are concerned that recent British actions may to some persons appear overly nationalistic. This perception can only damage our nation's combined ability to assist mutual friends and allies. No, it's fine. So, UK, you think you're so...
Incoming message from your tracer.
Yes, tracer?
We get you data without a trace.
Highways, improved and unimproved Earth. Okay.
Check out the filters for information.
The filters again? There we go. So they're telling me they want to target a country that has a certain amount of social whatever. Go back to the data. Okay. But I don't care about that. I really...
They want to know if you still want to
UK? No way. Sure. What'd the UK say about that?
My people have a report for you.
Diane Ramirez has resigned to an extreme policy disagreement with the current administration. She was the one who wanted me to do something about the UK. Okay, they've also resigned. You keep resigning on me. You keep resigning on me, Cyberjudases. All right, enough is enough. Let's go to the war room.
This is a yellow light. I'm interested.
They're interested. They're interested.
Military data link now secure.
Our country is increasing their troop levels in the United Kingdom. Ah, fuck it. Let's attack them.
They want to know if you still want to commit to this order. They want to know if you still...
Yes. Surgical strike. Surgical strike. United Kingdom is extremely upset that we made a military action against them. We urge the American leadership to rethink the wisdom of folly of recent remarks. No. I will never redo my folly. A peace negotiation. Oh, they're mad. They're afraid that we're going to go to war with them. Canada is trying to strengthen its... Yeah. Canada, do you want to go against the UK with me? Russia wasn't able to... Yeah, it's fine. Ready to start trying to assist the coup. Yes. Hey, it's the same burning flag. Nice. The coup failed. War has started. We're attacking the United Kingdom. Oh, Ireland is defending. Oh, all these countries are defending. No. I'm gonna demand their surrender. Do it. Your opponents issue a statement strongly rejecting your cowardly attempt at ending the war early. Okay, that's fine.
Incoming message from your
I have a way
tracer.
to win the war.
Got something.
The Miami College of... No. We're nuking the UK. No. Yeah, do it. The media reporting that Central African Republic was not able... That's fine. A lot of United States deaths. Not a lot of UK deaths. Well, let's go to the map. I think we need to do it. Folks. Just three little missiles, not too bad. Okay, here we
Let's check
go.
out our leadership rating, shall we?
Okay.
Oh my. That's bad, isn't it? Here's the latest public opinion polls. We took a big hit here in the polls, and it doesn't look like it's going to change anytime soon.
They did not like my surgical strike. I don't blame
You
them.
have some very nasty terrorist-type people looking for you. Also, Congress is very, very upset. I personally may resign, just so you know. Well,
That's fine.
Obviously, this is a result of the surgical strike.
I don't like being yelled at.
Do you often flail about in this manner? It's a wonder you've gotten where you are. Here's the latest public opinion polls.
I'm
We
at
took a big hit here in the
17%.
polls, and it doesn't look like it's going to change.
Well, they're not going to like the nuclear strike. They're
They
really
want
not
to
going to
know if
like
you still want
this.
to commit to this order.
Let's do it. Woo! Yeah, we're making threads real. That's fine. Anyways, we're gonna go to the war room and demand that they do peace now. It's completely crippled the nation. We vaporize. That's fine. I don't even know
Attention
that.
has to be paid here. I'm not casual anymore.
All right. I don't care. I'm going to the war room.
Warning. You are now returning to physical space.
Hey! No. No.
Jimmy Thudpucker.
Jimmy Thudpucker would never nuke the UK. He's a peace guy. Me, though, I'm like, I need action. Hi.
Do not be alarmed.
Okay.
Impeachment proceedings are being prepared.
Fuck.
Proper behavior on your part will prevent actual prosecution and retribution. Your policies have proven harmful to the United States.
No.
And this course must not continue. You will be released back into the general population. We will know where you live. We will monitor your phone and all other communications. All further access privileges to the Shadow Network are immediately revoked. I will speak to no one of your experience here. Remember, you are very lucky to be alive. Goodbye. will be watching.
They didn't like the nuclear strike. My popularity ended at 17%. My ethics were at 17%, and my ambition was at 97%. Quality of life didn't go down in the US, but it went down in the world, and I went from a Cold War to pure anarchy, baby. Woo! And folks, that is CyberJudas. What do you think? I thought CyberJudas was actually... It is a more complicated take on... Oh, I didn't accuse someone of being CyberJudas. Fuck, sorry, I closed the game before then, yeah. Well, it was too late anyway. We were all kind of died. But when you accuse... You know what? I'm going to start... No, it's actually not going to take enough... It's going to take too long for us to get the CyberJudas part. But when you accuse someone of being a CyberJudas and they don't like it, they yell at you. It's pretty funny. But yeah, that was CyberJudas, the sequel to Shadow President. I liked it. I think the game is kind of stupid, and I like the CGI, and I really like the CGI. And I like the gameplay. I thought that CyberJudas is a little bit too complicated for its own good in a few ways, but overall, I thought it was fun. Hope y'all liked watching me be the president, be one of the most psycho presidents ever. But we have more presidential goodness for you. I've got a little intermission with some America the Beautiful by our good pals at Reader's Digest Video. And then after that, I've got an episode of Super President along with the VHS tape. Find the VHS tape, Learn to President. I'm not kidding. That's what it's called. So, yeah, I'll be back in about 10 minutes. See you then. I'm back. So, what'd you think of America? Pretty beautiful, huh? Pretty nice place. Yeah. Remember when New York had Kiss of the Spider-Woman fever? Does anybody remember Kiss of the Spider-Woman fever? It was sweeping the nation in the 90s. We were all about the Kiss of the Spider-Woman. We were like, we're going to kiss that Spider-Woman. Do I know what the movie's about, or the play I should say is about? No, I know nothing about what the Kiss of the Spider-Woman actually is, but I've been curious. You might call me Spider-Woman curious. Folks, we got some videos to show. Have any of you heard of Super President? I want to see a show of hands in chat. Chat, have you heard of the show Super President before? Who has? Because I'm about to show you an episode of it. It is, hold on, let me see if chat knows what it is. Do you know? Do you know about the beautiful world of Super President? No. Nope. No. Great. You're going to love this then. Folks, I do want to... Super President was a 1969? Either late 1960s, early 70s show about a president with superpowers. It also had a spy show attached to it that I call like Spy Shadow. I'm just going to put a warning. Spy Shadow is a bit racist, but the Super President stuff is pretty all right. And it's a show that nobody remembers. So let's show off Super President. This includes commercials. I'm pretty sure this was a kinoscope for syndication. So let's take a look.
President. His power was born in a cosmic storm, every molecule charged with might. Powers that enable him to change his molecular structure to steel, to granite, or whatever the need requires. The great desire to serve his country in the cause of justice has brought James Norcross to the highest office in the land as Super President. Super President.
Oh, I'm your pal.
Pal. I'm your pal.
I'm your pal.
Me. I'm your pal.
No, I want to be his pal.
Hold it. We're all your pals.
Don't listen to them.
Pals vitamins.
Oh, don't. This is, no. Do not trust them. Do not trust the fake pals. Oh my God.
Kids just love us.
Oh no.
So they love to take their vitamins.
No.
And you know why?
No.
We're the only animal-shaped vitamins in the whole world.
5 bright colors, 5 delicious.
This, you take these and you turn into things. I know it. I've seen the pictures. I've seen the images of what happens. Don't do it, kid. You're going to be an owl. They're going to make you a damn owl if you eat the owl things. No.
Pals, the only animal-shaped vitamins in the whole.
Thank you, Service Kane, for the 50 bits. Yes, I guess technically the animals are retro pals. The Gravity Destroyer. Okay. I actually haven't watched this full episode, so this is all, this is hot new reaction from Alex. That's a good noise. It's a rubber noise. Why is your volcano made of rubber?
This land has no suspicion, Garak, that we are here.
The master say.
Did you hear that voice? That's a Finkel voice.
Now.
That voice is good. Yeah, I want to say this was from, I don't know if DePatty Freeling did Rocket Robin Hood, but this does share some of the same vibes.
Can't just fly off through the air, General Tainer. Check everyone in that plant.
Thank you, Colonel. I'll tell him. Mr. President, another load of processed uranium has vanished.
No!
Jerry, it's just impossible. It's time I checked out that area as Super President. Come on, Jerry.
I kind of love this show aesthetically.
Oh, our Great Canyon is beautiful.
and not a likely place to look for missing uranium cars. But we can't ignore our Geiger counter. It's still in this direction. We're near a large concentration of... Uh-oh.
Yeah, I love his sidekick Jerry, who's just like this guy.
Swing back, Jerry.
The ship is returning, Garar.
A spy craft. Seize it. Bring it to me.
Supreme One.
The uranium concentration.
This show rocks.
It's centered here. Jerry, look, that cliff. They're like men and birds.
Bats? It's as if we're weightless.
Who are you? Who's asking the questions around here?
Me.
I am.
There's a book about Super President. Let me find it.
Just a machine. Just a machine.
Sir, Jim, what's happening?
A nerve-tightening beam. Can't move. Who are you? What? I am.
If you are looking for more info on James Norcross.
My globe of anti-gravity power.
Okay, the show was from 1967 to 1968. Okay.
Of the universe. With it, I keep the anti-gravity wristbands of my subjects charged so their merest touch will neutralize all weight and force of gravity and power.
Oh, so that's how your bat creatures could push our Omnicom.
And steal those loaded uranium cars.
I like that the uranium's labeled very clearly uranium.
My food and power. Now I am ready to begin removing the people's...
Are you going to nuke Sweden? Because that's what I did.
With anti-gravity rain. Whatever the rain touches will float off into space.
I've heard enough. Now to break this nerve-binding circuit...
Welcome, Juan. We're watching Super President.
Rubber.
A DePatie Freeling 1967-68 show. Ah!
Take off, Jerry.
Good squeaks, guys.
The machine is their brain. I'll try to turn him off.
You cannot escape my anti-gravity powers.
Yeah, I love Jerry. I love the schlub so much. Jerry just like, I'm out of here. Let's go.
I will not.
Jerry is the Cyberjudas. That's it.
My anti-gravity rains begin now. If you could see above, clouds are formed over the land. The falling rain.
Yeah, he's not even the vice president. He's just like a secretary to the president. Why does he have to deal with uranium?
Sir, we can get out through that hole he made.
But first, his anti-gravity rain can get in. If you'll enlarge
you missed the two games that we played, but now we're on the VHS section, so it's good. Although technically, I'm pretty sure this isn't VHS. I'm pretty sure this is a syndicated kinoscope, but I could be wrong. Could be wrong.
For a better batting against those bats. Now.
He's just holding. I like the way he's doing a beam. Yes. I am going to do a holiday stream on Christmas Eve, so look forward to that. I've got a lot of Christmas multimedia set up, so that'll be good.
I cannot resist the anti-gravity rain.
Anti-gravity rain. That is so beautiful. Why don't current presidents use anti-gravity rain?
His own anti-gravity rain was his downfall.
Yeah. Oh, no, yeah.
That entire radioactive maze must be filled and sealed with cement, Jerry.
I suppose tourists will wonder why.
It'll be better that way, if they just wonder.
Okay, so I'm sorry to pause, but they're going to fill the Grand Canyon with cement. And they're like, what will tourists say? And he's like, I don't care. Guys, you can't fill the Grand Canyon with cement. You can't do that. People are going to know something's up. You can't just fill the...
Hey, look! It's tremendous! Wow!
For the biggest, fluffiest chocolate flavor of all, it's Three Musketeers. So much fluffy chocolate flavor, it tastes this big. Milk chocolate outside and inside a fluffy, chocolatey middle whipped with real egg whites. Whipped 300 times. Whipped and whipped till there's so
yeah, the
much
Colorado River's going to be... You can't do this, Super President. This is such a bad idea.
Big.
Peanuts here! Peanuts!
Give me a bag!
Here you go!
Hey, it's a Snickers bar!
Sure, with Snickers you get a bag of peanuts in every bar.
Wow!
Inside that milk chocolate there's a bag of peanuts. 30 big, fresh roasted southern peanuts in the caramel and peanut butter nougat. So if you love peanuts, get Snickers. There's a bag of peanuts in every bar. Snickers.
We love peanuts.
Stay tuned in. I'll be back soon with another exciting story.
Bye. Yeah, I slammed my peanuts in the car door.
I just bought a new toy for my son.
You did?
It's called the Billy Blastoff Space Scout set.
Mm-hmm.
The reason he wanted this instead of some toy is because it's different. It's the jetpack on Billy's back. There are no batteries in any of the vehicles. Everything runs off the jetpack. The set comes with a space mobile, a space tractor, a lunar crawler. There's even a radar scope and a space gun that work off
a space gun? Are you gonna fill the Grand Canyon with cement with that space gun?
I don't have to tell you how much fun it is. You can see that for yourself. So, thanks to Eldon Toys, 2 new heroes in this house. Billy Blastoff and me.
Parents, buy your kids Billy Blastoff or they'll hate you. Yeah, this is Spy Shadow. This was a part of the Super President show.
You have mastered the sacred art of concentration. Project the powers of your inner self.
Spy Shadow, come forth.
So yeah, he has a shadow that can kick ass. I don't know what else to tell you. It's a very strange concept.
A one-man submarine glides through the warm sea on an urgent mission. Aboard rides Richard Vance, #1 troubleshooting secret agent of Interspy.
Roger, Interspy Control. I read you loud and clear. Ready to receive details on next step of this assignment. Go ahead.
Your assignment, Agent Vance, is on the
yeah, Peter Pan if you worked for the CIA.
The government of that country is under attack by a small but deadly group of bandits. Your mission, stop them.
The capital city of La Cuesta is a few miles. I'd better use the jetpack. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Just
there it is.
Good pose.
Presidential Palace. I'll let down right here.
Excellent pose. Yeah, this is just what happened in the 60s. People were just flying around with jetpacks.
Looks like I got here in time. My name is Richard Vance. I believe the president is expecting me.
Oh, yes. Mr. Richard Vance, you're very... You may go right in.
Thank you.
I'm okay.
Somehow I didn't like the way he chuckled. I'd better proceed with caution.
Come in, senor.
Wait a minute. You're not the president, eh?
Let me introduce myself. I am Rafael Luis Castillo, and I represent the new order on this island of La Cuesta.
What have you done with the legitimate president, Mr. Castillo? So that's it. You've taken over.
That's how things. That's exactly how coups work. Exactly. Yes.
For lost time.
And just how do you propose to do that, senor?
By literally turning the tables on you.
You fools! Bring him back! Don't let him get away with it!
Flagpole. My shadow. The only way out. Spy Shadow, come forth! Do you hear? Come forth, Spy Shadow! I hear you, Vance. Get me off this pole quickly, will you? Sure thing.
This
You're
is
a handy guy
stupid
to
as
have
shit.
around.
I'm sorry.
Part of my job. Quiet, Shadow. They're looking for me.
Incredible! The Gringo Meddler has escaped, but he will not be free for long. Guards!
With you around, Shadow, the odds shift.
He's got a magic shadow and he just flipped the table on a guy. Why didn't they do that? Yeah, why doesn't the CIA do that more often? Just flip tables.
1,000 pesos to the man who brings him back to me. I want him alive.
Here I am, Castillo, alive and ready for anything you can dish out.
Hold still, senor, or I will shoot.
He kicked him like a horse.
Heroic, Senor Vance. Your adventurous forays into my affairs is over.
Now let's not be too hasty, Senor Castillo. The lights. That stray shot knocked them out. My shadow is powerless in the dark. Got to get out of here.
So it, oh my God. So it only works when there's light, huh? I guess it only works when he has a shadow.
Looks like you win this round, Castillo.
My firing squad will make an excellent example of you to future would-be heroes. However, I am a very magnanimous man, Senor Vance. I will grant any reasonable last request.
How kind of you. Well, there is one thing I would like. I'd love to observe one last sunrise.
You're an old sentimentalist, but so be it.
You know he has a magic shadow. Don't do this. He's got a magic shadow. No.
But that is enough of this sentimental foolishness.
No, do
Your
not.
time is up. Already on the firing line? Si, mi general. Firing squad. Ready?
That sunrise was all I needed to cast the shadow. Spy Shadow, come forth and hurry. I'm here, Vance, and I see your predicament.
Aim!
Hurry, Shadow, hurry! I've got the ropes undone. Hit the...
Fire!
Stay low, Vance. I'll put an end to this shooting gallery bit.
They just threw a log, man.
I will put an end to that Vance once and for all.
He's trying to run me down. Looks like I've had it. Not quite, Vance. Shadow! There. Now, don't ever say I never did anything for you.
Gorgeous! The fool has 9 lives! We shall see, Senor Vance, if you can dodge bullets as well as you can dodge cars.
He's got me pinned down. However, there is a way out of this. One shot from this rocket pistol will send a powerful mini-missile toward that Jeep. Its heat-seeking nose will go right up the tailpipe.
What?
Caramba! A heat-seeking
What the? Okay. Yeah, oh, okay.
This time, Mr. Castillo, hand-to-hand combat. Well, that just about finishes this petty little dictator.
The legal government of Cuesta and our people will always be grateful for what you have done, Senor Vance.
Well, that's why I was sent here.
Thank you for stopping the coup, Vance.
Excuse me, I have a plane to catch.
Of course, senor.
So long, my friends.
Are you just going to jump out a window? Oh, I see. That's stupid. Go a normal way, asshole. Asshole. That's how an asshole leaves the room. What a dick. Get out of here, Spy Shadow. I'm against him.
Wow, what time is it?
It's 3:22.
Oh, Janie, you'll never get your hair fixed in time for the party. Oh, yes, I will. Gee, your sister's hair sure looks groovy. Well, Janie can thank Kenner's Easy Curl. Why, would you believe? Less than an hour ago.
Yes, Kenner's Easy Curl Quick Hair Setting Kit is mainly for girls like you. Special rollers are gently warmed in the Easy Curler. Just put them on, and in minutes, you have styled your hair just like a grown-up girl. Beautiful curls that last and last. Kenner's Easy Curl Quick Hair Setting Kit comes complete with 8 rollers.
It has a light bulb that warms it. Okay, so it's like...
the style you like best.
Easy Curl, Easy Curl. So it's like the Easy Bake Oven, but for your hair. Okay.
Watch it swing and watch it swirl.
Easy Curl by Kenner.
he is. There's our man. Wow, it's the president.
Super President will be back with another adventure, so stay tuned in.
Okay. Ah! Get him out of here.
See what's in your plate. Alphabets that taste just great. E-F-G, what a way to eat your Campbell's soup each day. H-I-J-K-L-M-N, fill your bowl up once again. O-P-Q, are you the kind who like to see what you can find? S-T-U-V-W are waiting in this soup for you.
Okay.
Also X and Y and Z.
You know what they don't make gluten-free? I have never seen gluten-free alphabet pasta, and that makes me so sad.
Hey kids,
I can't spell Alex in my soup because I can't find it.
On the bottom for 50 cents.
50
buy
cents,
Campbell's
okay.
vegetable or vegetarian vegetable soup and look on the back of the label. It'll tell you how to get your bowl. Campbell's alphabet soups, good health in every bite and your name in every bowl.
Good health, huh? Good health. All right, what are you up to now, Super President? A pirate? What? All right, I guess he has to fight a pirate.
Captain on the port bow!
What? This is the 60s. Why is there... This is not...
I can't believe my eyes, Captain.
Incredible! There hasn't been a ship like that on the high seas for 300 years.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Heave to.
We haven't got time for such nonsense. I've got a schedule to keep. All ahead, full.
He's like, I don't care about the pirates. I'm out of here. That's me.
All ahead, full. Now then, give them a taste of the heat beam gun.
There is gluten-free alphabet pasta out there? Okay. Okay, I got really excited.
Heat gun activated. Aim for a fuel tank.
Oh, Bonza does alphabet pasta. I like Bonza. Okay. All right, so there is gluten-free alphabet pasta out there. I just have to buy it.
And his trusty aide, Jerry Sales, have just been informed of the piratical attacks.
Piratical attacks!
That does it, Jerry. These piratical attacks must stop. We've just time to catch this raider red-handed if we hurry. Come on.
Look, Jim, a pirate ship.
Pirate
right
ship?
near that island.
It's piratical, not pirate. I'm going to say piratical anytime I download a game.
We're going down.
Battle stations! Battle stations!
What? Oh, the pirates got missiles. Oh, okay. The ancient pirate from ancient times got fucking missiles. I see. Yeah, he's gonna have to cement these pirates up like the Grand Canyon.
All right, he asked for it. Answer is fired, Jerry. We're going in low.
Three hits, Jim.
Yes, and he stopped firing.
It's hard about, mates! And full speed ahead! Head for the island!
He's turning, Jim. He's getting away. Disappeared. Vanished.
Yeah, magical pirate missiles. Don't worry about it, I guess. But I am worried about it. I am worried about these pirates.
Stay here, Jerry, and watch the car. I'm gonna look around.
Be careful, Jim.
I can't see a thing in this jungle. Maybe if I climb that mountain, I can get a better look.
Yeah, just climb a fucking mountain.
Something strange here.
I like that he brought his pipe with him to the pirates thing. He's like, listen, I can't stop smoking. I will smoke during every minute of my life.
It's the ship.
See, okay, now this they could fill with cement. I can see them filling this with cement.
Splinter me parts. A snooper. Gun crew, give that snooper a whip of the heat ray. That ought to take care of him.
Captain, look, he's alive.
Blast me
Just,
soul.
did they come from the Ren Fair or
We'll take
something?
care of him all the same. Blast him with the underwater shock generator.
Oh no! Super President, no! How are you going to legislate if you're at the bottom of the ocean?
Structure to steel. We'd better get out of here while the getting's good, mates. Up anchor, open the secret door, and put out to sea.
Jerry, it's time to stop this nonsense.
It's time to stop it.
You're all right. Yes. Come on, Jerry. There's no time to lose.
They're about 3 miles ahead according to our scope. Captain, they're behind us and closing
Yeah,
fast.
Jerry's just trying to smoke constantly.
Defensive repeller beam, Jerry. This time we'll be ready for them.
Captain, they've got something.
Well, they're
we
about
can't
to all
handle.
die.
I'm getting out of here.
Goodbye, good. Good, smart pirates, just
Your
run.
yellow bills rats. I'll...
Looks like they're abandoning ship, Jim.
There's someone still aboard, Jerry. Put down alongside.
You know, there's probably fic on AO3 about Super President. There's got to
After
be.
what he tried to do to you, Jim, I don't know why you felt you had to save his life.
We have a lot of piracy laws, Jerry, that haven't been used for years. It's time we tried them.
Well, we got to use laws,
It's
folks.
nice
We
to have
can't just
dolls you can
kill
play with.
indiscriminately.
Now here's a doll who plays with you. It's new Playtime Tubsy. When she's out of her
Tubsy?
plays all by herself with her nursery toy. And in her tub, she splashes all by herself. You don't even touch her. She's such fun, you'll even take her in your tub with you. New Playtime Tubsy comes with her own tub, diaper, robe, and nursery toy.
Do you like
She's your
it?
most playful doll. She's ideal.
She's kind of creepy.
What do you think would happen to a balloon in a game called Kaboom? The trick is to make it happen on someone else's. The more pumps you take, the more points you get.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll take
But if you take too many...
4, 5. 3. 1, 2.
Oh, kids,
Kaboom!
idiots.
Ideal's balloon busting game.
Shouldn't have busted that
Look
balloon.
in next week to James Norcross, who as Super President fights his never-ending battle against the forces of evil.
I like the Greek guy. Super President declares war on
Don't
Greece.
you dare miss it. Be sure to tune in next week, same time, for more exciting adventures of Super President.
I like the psychedelic-looking logo as well. Robert McKimpson, hey! That's an old Looney Tunes animator. Arthur Leonardi, you did a good job. Super President certainly looks like a super president. Yeah, we need more guys named Herb. June Foray, Paul Frees, Don Messick. It's a smorgasbord. Thank you to Patty and for his free link. And that was Super President episode 26. I hope you enjoyed. I liked when he was like, we have to fill this Grand Canyon with cement. I thought that was a really good idea, and I think more presidents should do that. Okay, so what's coming up next? It's in a series of videos called Learn To. It's like learn to do math, learn to, alphabet. But this one is Learn To Presidents of the United States. And this is the most multimedia-esque video I will probably show. It feels like it should be a Laserdisc. Enjoy. Adjust tracking. Okay. Hey, I would never break copyright when it comes to the very important video of Learn to Presidents. You learn to presidents. That's a sick logo. Super President came under fire by watch groups for its depiction of our national leader was an invincible superhuman. It's an all-time low in bad taste. Yeah, it's fair. I would guess Super President would be pretty distasteful after the Kennedy assassination. Oh, we got an original song. If I made that tower, I would like smack other kids with it probably. I'm sorry. I was a little rude. That guinea pig does not want to be picked up. Look at him go! Look at him go! Look at him go! These kids are just flinging around. Why has he got a football? What's he doing with it? What's that? Oh, they got a baseball bat. What the fuck? He's just twirling it. They gave these kids no direction. I love this. They're just running around like idiots. This feels like a Tim and Eric sketch. I fucking love it. Look at them. It's so... Yeah, this is very Stepping Selection. This really reminds me of Stepping Selections, Ghostbusters in particular.
Hello, boys and girls. How is everybody today?
Good.
Today, we are going to learn about the presidency of the United States of America. We are going to review facts about the office itself and about those men who have been elected President of the United States.
Okay.
Okay, boys and girls. Now, let's begin. Throughout the history of the world, there has never been an elected office to compare with the presidency of the United States.
It's a little full of yourself.
Against a backdrop of tyranny in a world that was ruled by monarchs, the framers of the Constitution gave us and our country the office of the president in 1789. Combining the dignity of a king with the power of a prime minister, the president is the highest elected official in the U.S.
The dignity of a king with the prime minister. What the fuck?
As the chief diplomat, directing the nation's foreign policies. As the commander-in-chief, directing all of the country's armed forces. As the chief of state, the ceremonial head of our government. And the chief executive, directing
always
the
looks like he's gonna bite me.
operations of the executive branch of government.
I bet Teddy Roosevelt bit people.
As the highest
I
officer
100% bet he
elected
bit
by
people.
all of the people, he is the leader of the free world. Many men have aspired to the office of the president, but only 40 men have ever been elected President of the United States. Only one has ever resigned.
Yeah, speak softly, carry a big stick, and bite. That's what he said.
We will review each of the men who have held the office of the president. We will learn what they look like. We will monitor the growth of our nation under each man's administration.
We will monitor the
learn
growth.
A little history about each one as well.
My doctor told me to do
as
that.
We study their careers and their lives. Remember, if you ever need more time to look at something, you can just stop the tape with your VCR's pause button and study the information a little longer.
This should have been an interactive Laserdisc, you fools.
You will see some numbers next to their portraits. Mark them down. This is how our interactive video system, IVS, works. They will match the numbers on your VCR's tape meter and act as a road map so you will always know where you are. You will be able to fast forward or rewind anytime you like and review your favorite president. Now let's have some
these
fun.
kids are really going to have a favorite
How many presidents
president.
can you name? Do you know who was the first president?
It was Super President.
Or the 8th? Which president spent the shortest time in office? Which president had the longest term in office?
Me.
We will learn so much together as we learn to know the presidents of the United States.
She's really selling it. All right, let's go. Let's
George
learn.
Washington, the first president and father of our country, served from 1790 to 1797. George Washington's vice president was John Adams.
Uh-huh.
President Washington said in his address
Look at
to
these
the
facts.
Constitutional Convention.
Look at it. Looks like a.
Which the wise and honest can repair.
Oh, what does this look like? It looks like CFAX. You know what I mean?
John Adams, the second president, served from 1797 to 1801. John Adams' vice president was Thomas Jefferson.
Uh-huh. I love that. I really want to know what software they used to make this. It's so good.
Liberty cannot be preserved without a general knowledge among the people.
Oh, he's from Harvard.
Thomas Jefferson, the third president, served from 1801
Yeah, picture of the
to
monitor? Okay.
1809. Thomas Jefferson's vice presidents were Aaron Burr and George Clinton.
Oh, Aaron Burr. I remember that guy. Yeah, they kind of blast through this. They don't really tell you a lot.
Declaration of Independence.
But
we
you can
call upon the protection of divine providence and pledge to one another ourselves, our fortunes, and our most sacred honor.
I like how they say what college they went to. Why would I need to know that?
Our fourth president served from 1809 to 1817. James Madison's vice presidents were George Clinton and Elbridge Gerry.
George Clinton? That's sick. I love
President
him.
Madison wrote in The Federalist,
The public good, the real welfare of the great body of the people, is the supreme object to be pursued.
Ooh, he graduated from Princeton.
James Monroe, our fifth president, served from 1817 to 1825.
Yeah, they're not really giving you a lot of
James
fun facts
Monroe's
about him.
vice
They're just kind of
president
racing
was
through
Daniel
it.
Tompkins.
But we've got to learn to every president. We've only got 30 minutes to do it.
President Monroe is quoted from the Monroe Doctrine.
Oh.
The American continents are henceforth not to be considered as subjects for future colonization by any European powers.
John Quincy Adams, sixth President of the United States, served from 1825 to 1829. John Adams' vice president was John Calhoun.
John Calhoun sucked, right? I seem to remember him sucking.
President Adams
Braintree,
delivered
that's
this message
fake.
to Congress.
The great object of the institution of civil government is the improvement of the condition of those who are party to the social compact.
Andrew Jackson,
Boo!
the seventh president, served from 1829
This guy
to
sucked.
1837.
Get out of here,
Andrew
Jackson.
Jackson's vice presidents were John Calhoun and Martin Van Buren. President Jackson wrote in his veto of the bank renewal bill,
Self-educated, get out of here.
Government. Its evils exist only in its abuses. If it would confine itself to equal protection, and, as heaven does its rains, shower its favors alike on the high and the low, the rich and the poor, it would be an unqualified blessing.
Yeah,
Martin
but
Van
you
Buren,
killed a lot of
the
people,
eighth
so shut
president,
up.
Served from 1837 to 1841. Martin Van Buren's vice president was Richard Johnson.
The fuck is Richard Johnson? The hell is Richard Johnson?
President
Dick
Van
Johnson.
Buren said in his
That's
inaugural
fake.
address,
Fake.
From a small community, we have risen to a people powerful in numbers and strength. But with our increase has gone hand in hand the progress of just principles.
William H. Harrison.
I know this guy.
The ninth president was elected in 1841. William Harrison's vice president was John Tyler.
So you're going to mention what happened?
Harrison is quoted from his inaugural address.
The only legitimate right to govern is an express grant of power from the governed.
The fuck does that mean?
President Harrison passed away after only 1 month in office.
Rip.
John Tyler, our 10th president, served from 1841 to 1845.
Yeah, he did his inaugural address in the cold, and he got really
Tyler
sick, and then he
assumed the
died.
presidency after the death of William H. Harrison.
Yeah, this is pretty.
President Tyler
It's pretty low budget, huh?
Address.
The institutions under which we live, my countrymen, secure each person in the perfect enjoyment of all his rights.
Polk.
James K. Polk, our 11th president, served from 1845 to 1849. James Polk's vice president was George
Texas
Dallas.
is now here. Yeah, I don't know how this would educate a child.
President
I mean,
Polk delivered this message to Congress.
it's so glossing over everything.
That the people of this continent
And all the
alone
info they give
have
you
the
is
right to
extremely
decide
dry
their own
data.
destiny.
Zachary Taylor.
I don't like the looks of this
The 12th
guy.
president of the United States, served from 1849 to 1850. President Taylor said in his message to Congress,
For more than half a century, this union has stood unshaken. Whatever dangers may threaten it, I shall stand by it and maintain it in its integrity to the full
Yeah, something to
extent
put
of
on while the teachers
obligations
go have a
imposed
smoke.
And the powers conferred upon me by the Constitution.
Millard Fillmore. The 13th president, served from 1850 to 1853. President
California,
Fillmore is
baby!
quoted in his
Woo!
message to Congress.
I think no event would be hailed with more gratification by the people of the United States than the amicable adjustment of questions of difficulty which have now for a long time agitated this country.
What does that? I'm pausing because what does that mean? The amicable. What are you talking? Are you talking about? Are you talking about? What are you talking about, Mallard Fillmore? Millard Fillmore, I mean, not Mallard Fillmore. That's
Franklin
the
Pierce,
cartoon.
The 14th president, served from 1853 to 1857. Franklin Pierce's vice president was William King. President
William
Pierce
King.
stated in his inaugural address,
In expressing briefly my views upon an important subject which has recently agitated the nation, I fervently hope that the question is at rest, and that no sectional, or ambitious, or fanatical excitement may again threaten the durability of our institutions.
Are they talking about? They're talking about
James
slavery,
Buchanan,
aren't they?
Our 15th president, served from 1857 to 1861.
Oh, something
James
happened.
Buchanan's vice president was John Breckinridge. President Buchanan delivered this message to Congress.
Never married, gay.
Our union rests upon public opinion and can never be cemented by the blood of its citizens shed in a civil war.
Well, someone
Abraham
disagreed.
Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States, served from 1861 to 1865. Abraham Lincoln's vice presidents were Hannibal Hamlin and Andrew Johnson. President Lincoln said in his inaugural address,
Yes.
Why should there not be a patient confidence in the ultimate justice of the people? Is there any better or equal hope in the world?
President Lincoln was assassinated by John Wilkes Booth while watching a play at Ford Theater in Washington, D.C. Andrew Johnson, our
This guy's a
17th president,
fucker.
served from 1865 to 1869. Andrew Johnson assumed the presidency after the death of Abraham Lincoln. President Johnson is quoted in his message to Congress,
It is our sacred duty to transmit unimpaired to our posterity the blessings of liberty which were bequeathed to us by the founders of the Republic.
Ulysses S. Grant, the 18th president, served from 1869 to 1877.
Yeah, I'm not learning a damn thing with this.
Ulysses S. Grant's vice presidents were Schuyler Colfax and Henry Wilson. President Grant stated in his inaugural address,
I'm a guy.
I ask patient forbearance one toward another throughout the land, and a determined effort on the part of every citizen to do his share toward cementing a happy union.
Rutherford
fuck is
B.
this
Hayes,
guy?
19th President of the United States, served from 1877 to 1881.
Uh-huh.
Rutherford Hayes' vice president was William Wheeler.
Isn't that the kid from Captain Planet?
President Hayes said in his inaugural address,
He serves his party best who serves his country best.
That means nothing, you idiot.
James A. Garfield, the 20th president, was elected in 1881. James Garfield's vice president was Chester Arthur. President Garfield wrote in his acceptance of the presidential nomination,
I hate
Next in
Mondays.
importance to freedom and justice is popular education, without which neither freedom nor justice can be permanently maintained.
President Garfield was in office less than 4 months when he was fatally shot in a Washington depot. Chester A. Arthur, the 21st president, served from 1881 to 1885.
Mm-hmm.
Chester Arthur assumed the presidency after the death of James Garfield. President Arthur delivered this inaugural address.
No higher or more assuring proof could exist of the strength and permanence of popular government than the fact that though the chosen of the people be struck down, his constitutional successor is peacefully installed without shock or strain.
See, I like that he's like, the government's good because you let me in without complaining.
Served between 1885
Yeah,
and
they're so mundane about all
1897.
these assassinations. Children would love to hear about these
Grover Cleveland's
assassinations.
vice presidents were Thomas Hendricks and Adlai Stevenson. President Cleveland stated in his inaugural address,
Your every voter, as surely as your chief magistrate, exercises a public trust.
Benjamin Harrison,
Who?
23rd President of the United States, served from 1889 to 1893. Benjamin Harrison's
Look at this little
vice
spot they
president
still haven't
was
colonized.
Levi Morton. President Harrison said in his inaugural address,
I'm cool.
Let those who would die for the flag on the field of battle give a better proof of their patriotism and a higher glory to their country by promoting fraternity and justice.
Okay.
William McKinley, the
I don't like the
25th
looks of him.
president, served from 1897 to 1901.
Oh, they did a lot of
William
public domain
McKinley's
Looney
vice
Tunes as
presidents
company?
were Garrett
Good,
Hogarth
good.
And Theodore Roosevelt. President McKinley is quoted in his inaugural address,
We want no war of conquest. War should never be entered upon until every agency of peace has failed.
President McKinley was fatally shot by an anarchist 6 months after his re-election in Buffalo, New York.
I like how they mentioned who shot him this
The
time.
26th president served from 1901 to 1909. Theodore Roosevelt assumed the presidency after the death of William McKinley. Theodore Roosevelt's vice president was Charles Fairbanks. President Roosevelt wrote in Builders of the State,
"It is well indeed for our land that we of this generation have learned to think nationally."
Okay.
William H. Taft, our 27th president, served from 1909 to 1913. William Taft's vice president was James Sherman.
Vinny, I know what musical you're talking about, but I forgot the name.
Taft stated in his
Isn't it called like
veto
Assassins
of
or
the
something?
Arizona Enabling Act.
A government
Assassins, yeah,
is
yeah.
for the benefit of all of the people.
Woodrow Wilson,
Hey.
our 28th president, served
Is this
from
the guy who's... I remember one of these
1913
presidents sucking
1921.
really bad. I mean, a lot of them sucked, but... Was he the
Woodrow
guy
Wilson's
who was
vice
like...
president was Thomas Marshall.
Or was it the
President
other guy
Wilson
who was
spoke
like,
in his
I love
address
Birth
to
of
the
a
Senate.
Nation? Like, one of them really
There
liked
must not be a balance
racism.
of power, but a community of
Was
power.
it Woodrow Wilson?
Not organized rivalries, but an organized and common peace.
I know, no, it wasn't Warren G. Harding. It was Wilson. Wilson loved that movie and was like, actually, KKK's kind of cool. Yeah, Wilson was really, really racist. Okay, that's what I thought. Warren G. Harding sucked too. I believe it. Yeah, a lot of presidents had a problem with being racist, which, you know.
Address to Congress.
We mean to have less government in business and more business in government.
Yeah, and how well did that work, dude?
Calvin Coolidge.
How well did that
30th
work?
President served from 1923 to 1929. Calvin Coolidge's vice president was Charles Dawes.
Calvin Coolidge sucked. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised.
President Coolidge said in his inaugural address,
I suck.
Economy is idealism in its most practical form.
Herbert
Did you hear her
Hoover,
flipping the page?
our
I love
31st
that.
President served from 1929 to 1933.
Love it.
Herbert Hoover's vice president was Charles Curtis. President Hoover wrote in Rugged Individualism,
The greatness of America has grown out of a political and social system and a method of control of economic forces distinctly its own, our American system.
Franklin D. Roosevelt.
This guy.
Our 32nd president served from 1933 to 1945. Franklin Roosevelt's vice presidents were John Garner, Henry Wallace, and Harry Truman. President Roosevelt stated in his Four Freedoms Address,
The world order which we seek is the cooperation of free countries, working together in a friendly, civilized society.
Harry S. Truman, 33rd
Hey,
President
Truman.
of the United States, served from 1945
Yeah,
to
Eleanor. I remember Eleanor
1963.
Roosevelt being famously gay. I actually remember that.
Harry Truman's vice president was Alvin Barkley. President Truman delivered this address to Congress.
I'm
The
Truman.
responsibility of the great states is to serve and not to dominate the world.
Okay, fair, but
Dwight
well, never
D.
mind.
Eisenhower.
Hey,
the
it's
34th
Dwight.
President served from 1953 to 1961. Dwight Eisenhower's vice president was Richard Nixon. President Eisenhower addressed the Geneva Conference.
The quest for peace is the statesman's most exacting duty. Practical progress to lasting peace is his fondest hope.
John F. Kennedy.
I know about this guy.
Our 35th president served from 1961 to 1963.
I sure hope he's
John
also not
Kennedy's
assassinated.
vice
God,
president
so
was
many
Lyndon
presidents got
Johnson.
used to get assassinated.
President Kennedy spoke in his inaugural address.
Ask not what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country.
President Kennedy was assassinated while riding in a motorcade as he was visiting Dallas, Texas on November 22, 1963. Lyndon B. Johnson. The 36th president served from 1963 to 1969. Lyndon Johnson assumed the presidency after the death of John
I've been to his
F. Kennedy.
presidential museum.
Lyndon Johnson's vice president was Hubert Humphrey.
It is
President
a very
Johnson
strange
said in his
museum. I highly
inaugural
recommend it. It's better than the Nixon Museum, though.
Now, then we will have forgotten
And it's way better than the Reagan Museum, which I do not recommend. I do not recommend the Reagan Presidential Museum at all.
The judgment of God is harshest on those who are most favored.
Richard M. Nixon.
Boo!
The 37th president served from 1969 to 1974.
Kick him in the nuts. Kick him in the nuts over and over.
Vice president was Spiro Agnew.
Get his nuts.
President Nixon is quoted in his inaugural
Call him Nixon No Nuts after we're done with him.
The peace that we seek to win is not victory over any other people, but the peace that comes with healing in its wings.
Under the
Clip the Jester, they have some of those doodles at the Presidential Museum for LBJ. They're pretty great.
Gerald R. Ford.
Hey, I'm Gerald Ford. Woo.
President served from 1974 to 1977.
Yeah, LBJ is baffling, and that's kind of why I love him.
Unelected president.
Also, he was a huge wife guy. Okay, sorry to pause, but at the LBJ Museum, they had an exhibit when I went about Lady Bird Johnson, and it was really interesting. And they had letters that he would write to her, and he was all like, when she won some award, he was like, finally, they know what I've known all along. You are so good, and I've known you've been the best forever. And he has all these wife guy letters he sent to his wife being like, yeah, you rock, man. You are the best. He loved her, man. He was a huge wife guy. Also, Lady Bird Johnson did a lot of good things for environmental stuff. So I respect her. I respect Lady Bird Johnson a lot. You can see her office at the LBJ Museum, and her office looks right over UT Field. It's really interesting. Yeah, and also LBJ famously had a huge hog.
President Ford stated in his inaugural address,
My fellow Americans, our long national nightmare is over. Our Constitution works. Our great republic is a government of laws and not of men. Here the people rule.
Yeah, LBJ is the one who's like, these pants are too small for me.
President of the United States served from 1977 to 1981. James Carter's vice president was Walter Mondale. President Carter delivered this inaugural address.
2 centuries ago, our nation's birth was a milestone in the long quest for freedom. But the bold and brilliant dream which excited the founders of our nation still awaits its consummation.
Cool.
Ronald W. Reagan. Our 40th president served from 1981 to 1989.
Yeah, everyone boo this man.
Vice president was George Bush. President Reagan spoke in his inaugural address.
With all the creative energy at our command, let us begin an era of national renewal. Let us renew our determination, our courage.
Yeah, no, Code Man, you did good with Georgia. Did good with Carter. Good job.
George Bush, the 41st president, was elected in 1989. George Bush's vice president was Dan Quayle. President Bush was quoted in his inaugural address.
America is never wholly herself unless she's engaged in high moral principle. We as a people have such a purpose today. It is to make kinder the face of the nation and gentler the face of the world.
That's it. Do you like it? Did you like that? Did you like that? Did you like that, everybody? No? Okay, that's fair. This is one of the weirder and more inexplicable educational tapes I've come across. But now you know the name of every president. Yeah, I should have put on Betty Boop for president, but I didn't think about it enough. But That was Learn Two Presidents of the United States. I hope you are all educated and, now what every president said. Every president had a really boring speech, they said, that really didn't mean anything. The end. All right, well, thank you all so very much for watching. That was my look at the presidency through Shadow President, Cyberjudas, Super President, and Learn Two Presidents of the United States. You are now educated. And I highly recommend going to a presidential museum, even for one for a president that sucks, because you will learn something, especially you'll learn that someone sucks. So I highly recommend it. I really did like the LBJ museum because they're like, listen, Vietnam pretty bad, but yeah, the Civil Rights Act, do you like that? So I recommend it. I actually really like the LBJ museum. I am streaming tomorrow on Retro Pals. Let me put that in the chat here. So if you'd like to see more of me this week, check out Retro Pals. Check it out. Check it out. And I think that's all for me today. Thank you all so very much for showing up, watching, subscribing. I really do appreciate the support. My surgery's been a little expensive, so I do appreciate the support. I really do. Let's find someone to raid. Let's see here. Who is... No, not for me. Who am I following who's streaming? Let's see what we got here. How about... Who have I not... Let's see. How about Bill Bull? They are they are streaming here. So let me get Bill Bull on the Bill Bull on the line, and let's rate them. All right, folks. Thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful evening, and I'll see ya on Wednesday, and then I'll be back next week with interactive entertainment. See you then.